Right, so we're going to be talking about a European call option and the lower bound for a European call option. My claim here is that the lower bound is given by S naught minus K times e to the power minus RT. And let's see why this has to be the case. So we'll again look at a situation where the price is actually less than this particular amount, and in that sense, an arbitrage argument emerges. Okay, so let's set things up. And by the way, right now we are trying to understand this with numbers, but in a bit I'll provide the formal argument as to why the lower bound for a European call is given by S naught minus K times e to the power minus RT. Okay, so let's take these numbers. These are from the book only. The current stock price is 20 bucks, strike price is 18. The risk-free interest rate is 10%, and the time to expiration for this European call is 1 year. So if we calculate the lower bound as claimed, which is S naught minus K times e to the power minus RT, you can calculate it, and that will come out to be $3.71. So this means that according to our claim, the price of a European call option must be greater than or equal to 3.71. But let's suppose instead the value of C, let's suppose the option is trading at $3. So clearly this is going counter to our claim, and this is a situation where C is, I think I've just one second, I'll switch off the flash. Okay. So so this is clearly a situation where C is less than S naught minus K times e to the power minus RT. Now we'll see that this clearly creates an arbitrage possibility. What you could do is, since you buy low and sell high, here you're going to buy the call option and you're going to short the stock. So obviously you'll short the stock first because you have to generate the money, and once you short the stock you're going to get 20 bucks because your current stock price is 20, right? So once you short the stock you get 20 bucks, and when you buy the call option you are spending 3 bucks because our call option price is 3. So basically what you've done here is right now you've made a net gain of $17, and you can invest because remember the time to expiration for the European call is 1 year. So you can invest, whatever happens will happen at the end of 1 year. So today that $17 you've made, you could invest that $17 for a year at 10%. And that would then give you 18.79. You can do your calculations. 18.79 is what you'll get at the end of 1 year. The question now is what happens at the end of 1 year. At the end of t equal to 1, there are basically two scenarios that emerge vis-a-vis the call option. The terminal, one scenario is where the terminal stock price is greater than or equal to the strike price, and the second scenario is where the terminal stock price is less than the strike price. Remember, this 18 was our strike price, right? So clearly now we know that if ST is greater than or equal to the strike price, then the option will be exercised. Also, just to keep the numbers in place, so let's suppose the stock price at the time of expiration is 25 bucks. So clearly here you're going to exercise the call option, and then your net profit will become how much? Remember, you've got 18.79 from that $17 you invested. So 18.79 to hai. Plus when you exercise a call option, you get 25 minus 18, because remember the stock price at the time of expiration is 25 and the strike price is 18. So you're buying at 18, so 25 minus 18. But remember, in the beginning, if you go back to your arbitrage argument, you had borrowed some stock. So now you have to return that stock, and for that you'll first buy it at $25 from the market, and then you will return the shares you borrowed. So you can see here the 25 will cancel out the 25 here, and you will get an arbitrage profit of 79 cents. Okay, so here the second scenario is saying the stock price at the time of expiration is less than the strike price. Here you will not exercise the call option. So your net profit is 18.79 from this part, from the money you'd invested, and again you have to return the shares you borrowed because you shorted the stock. So here in this case you'll be buying the shares at 17. So your net profit, arbitrage profit, is 1.79.